Good morning, Sunita. Good to meet you again.
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Yes, nice to see you. As promised, I'm here.
Well, am I glad you kept your word?
Right, right. So, how are you
How
doing today?
good? Doing great. Doing fab, I would say. Lovely weather here, nice and cool. I see it's very cool there too. Seeing you all
Yes,
wrapped up in those layers.
right. It's very cold here. Right now, it's pleasant. The weather is pleasant. It's bright and sunny outside, but I just uh, got out of my shower, so I'm feeling a little like I'm
Oh,
shivering a little bit, but still, I have to take
okay.
the session.
Okay, I just thought maybe I should remind the team that you
Mhm.
haven't joined because I thought
Okay.
maybe you forgot about it or whatever. So I was
No,
just going to
no.
type into my phone and tell them to give you a reminder.
Okay, okay. No, no. I knew about it. It was like running on my mind that I have to take the session. But yes, I have a problem actually. I do everything in the nick of time. I wait for that
You do.
last
You
moment.
did tell me. You did tell me the last time that it's a habit you want to kick. You
Oh,
said it's a
right, right.
habit
We
I want
talked
to
about
kick.
it.
I asked you to cite three instances which or habits of
Uh-huh.
yours that you want to kick, and
Yes,
I think one of them was this. You said
right, right.
procrastinating and working on the last at the nick of time.
Yes, yes.
Right, right,
So
right.
one more
Okay, so
example you
Sunita.
have just
Yes.
experienced.
Okay, okay. So how are things otherwise? What are your plans for today? Anything chalked out for today?
Today, I want this day to be really productive because the day after tomorrow, I have to attend a marriage in Roorkee. So it's very far from here. I think
Okay,
it will take around 6 to 7 hours. Then we have to attend a wedding at night, and then we have to come
okay.
back the next day. So it's going to be completely hectic routine for us. Not routine, but these 2 days are going to be
Self
completely hectic
activities.
for us. So I was thinking of planning something for the remaining 2 days, today and tomorrow, so that I could make most of it. I would plan some videos, some
Right,
classes,
right,
so that
right,
I could live at peace
right.
in the wedding.
Okay, let your hair
Mm,
down and enjoy yourself at the wedding without
ye-
thinking too much about missing your sessions or not posting
right,
on YouTube. Hmm.
right, definitely.
Okay, okay, so Sunita. So we have a very interesting topic. Shall we go by that?
Yes, sure.
Hmm? It's about curiosity. Now, before we head to the topic itself, there are some idioms that come to my mind when I say curiosity related to that. So, one
Mhm.
thing that we always say is um, ignorance is bliss. It's something
Mhm.
we hear very commonly. So,
Yes.
what kind of connotation can you give that idiom? Ignorance is bliss sometimes. So
Uh-huh.
when we say curiosity, okay, you can start off by telling me what's your definition of curiosity, or how would you define curiosity?
Curiosity, if you're interested in something, so you cannot stop yourself from digging deeper about it. So
Yes,
that's curiosity.
right. So sometimes they say ignorance is bliss.
Okay, in this context.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, there is one more idiom related to curiosity. I can relate that idiom
What is
with
it?
this one, that
Yes.
curiosity killed the cat.
Yes.
So in
It
that
kills the cat.
idiom, right, right.
So curiosity kills the cat. So you know
Mhm.
that curiosity could kill the cat. So sometimes we say, let's not get too curious. Instead,
Mhm.
ignorance is bliss. What we don't
Mhm.
know doesn't hurt us.
Yes, yes, that's right. So, when we say curiosity kill the cat, it is in that context that we should not poke into others' business a lot,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Don't
Mm.
don't stick your nose in where it doesn't belong because we don't know what the outcome is going to be. It may not
Yes.
be something you're expecting. So keep
Mm-hmm.
away. So we say
Right, right.
curiosity kill the cat. Don't stick your nose in.
Uh-huh.
Right,
Yeah,
because the consequences may not be pleasant.
true.
So
Mm.
sometimes we say, don't bother, ignorance is bliss. What we
Mm-hmm.
don't know is not going to hurt us. It's only
Yes.
when we know something, when somebody has done something to you, when we know about it, it irritates us, it
Mm-hmm.
angers us. But if you don't know, It's bliss. You don't know that person said all these things about you.
Right, right. Yes, I can relate with it actually because I also don't poke my nose into others' business, right? And then I don't know anything. What are they talking about me or anything about them?
Right,
So I'm at my
right.
peace.
You're at peace. So that's what. So you don't know what
Uh-huh.
they're saying. If you know what they're saying, you may not like it, and then that
Yes.
could lead to conflict. So better
True.
ignorance is bliss. Don't tell me I don't know. That's it.
Hmm. Yes.
Right. And just another idiom. Others, don't stir the hornet's nest. Don't
Don't
stir
stir
the
the.
honestness. Okay, honest. HORNESTS. Okay. Any
Okay.
guesses? Any guesses what a hornet? Sorry, not honest.
Hmm.
Hornet.
On it.
Or honnet. An honnet. Any
Uh,
idea what an
mhm,
honnet is? Don't stir an hornet's nest. Don't go near a nest that
mhm,
belongs to the honest.
mhm.
These are called wasps, bees. Have you
Was
seen those big
okay.
bees? Those very big bees with yellow and black lines on it?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
Hmm.
they are extremely dangerous. They
Hmm.
can be life threatening. A sting, their sting can be life threatening.
Right, right.
And the sting is excruciating, unbearable pain. If it
Yes,
stings
yes.
more than a bee, yes, it does hurt, but an hornet's sting is extremely painful, excruciating. As in, suppose it stings you here, this entire area swells up and it hangs like a balloon filled with water.
Okay.
That's
Uh-huh.
and that takes medical intervention to be able to cure, to overcome that situation.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
sometimes when we are very curious, we stick our nose in. So we say, don't stir the hornet's nest. If you
Hmm.
know there's a problem, they don't get too curious. Maybe you don't want to know the answers,
Uh-huh. Right, right, right.
right?
Otherwise, it is going to be troublesome for you.
For you, exactly, exactly. Okay, so it'll boomerang. What you went to do, it hits you back. So
Hmm.
that's one way of looking at it. Right. Okay. So now that you've told me about curiosity, what are the words that we can say? What are the synonyms we can use for curiosity? Maybe I will give you some sentences. Guess the word.
Okay.
Right. Everything is related to curiosity. Okay. Just one. Now you told me one. That is, don't poke your nose. Nosy. Don't dig deep into anybody else's affairs. Don't be so nosy,
Mhm.
right? So, curiosity, don't be too nosy.
Okay.
One more, looking into things that are not your concern. Stop
PRY.
prying. Yeah, stop prying. Means similar thing. Don't poke your nose. Stop
Mm-hmm.
prying. Don't go looking deep into somebody else's concerns.
Okay.
Okay,
Hmm.
so stop prying into other people's lives. Let them live their lives. So that's like curiosity. When you're very curious about somebody, you start prying into their lives.
Uh-huh.
Prying.
So
Okay.
prying we can use in this context only that we should not poke
Yes.
our nose into
Yes.
others'
Yes.
affairs.
Some people have this habit of prying into our personal lives. You know.
Hmm.
So prying is being nosy, putting your nose into somebody else's problems. Prying. Okay. Similarly, snooping around. Stop snooping around. Don't we say that?
Yes.
Snooping, yeah. Snooping
So,
around is doing something where you're not supposed to be doing this. You know,
mhm.
so stop snooping around. Secretly trying to find out something about somebody. Again, curiosity related
Hmm.
to curiosity, right? Okay.
Yes.
When we say two people are talking, say let's say two people are talking very secretly, and a third person is very closely trying to listen. What is that word?
Eavesdropping.
Yes, exactly. Eavesdropping. Okay. That again is out of curiosity. You want to know what those two people are speaking. Is it about
Yes.
you? And
Hmm.
unfortunately, it is always about you, right? They say, like they say, an
Uh-huh.
eavesdropper never ever hears anything good about themselves.
Hmm.
So
Right.
if they peep on somebody else, they are most likely going to be talking about you. So here in today's session notes, Sunita, we have a very interesting image there. The second image of a little child standing over a pile of books, looking onto the
Mhm.
other side. Okay, so I want you to look at this image And this is something you have to brainstorm it and tell me the importance of education in solving problems based on the books given in the image. You can see based on what you see in the image there. Now this is telling you something about today's education.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway, you can interpret it in any manner you want, keeping in mind the topic for today, which is curiosity.
According to this picture, what I understand, that this boy is not too much interested into reading or studying, but is more curious about the outside world, like how it works and real life. But he might be feeling that books keep you restricted to whatever is written there or whatever is given in the books, right? So it restricts you, but kids are more curious about outside world, like what they see around. They want to know everything about it. Like they ask many questions, sometimes silly questions also, right? So they are extremely curious about things. Hmm.
Excellent.
Hmm.
Excellent. You
Define.
like you've taken you've looked at it from another angle where you said that kids are not interested anymore in bookish kind of a thing. They want some real time experience. So they want something that is more real. Okay. So
Mhm.
he's looking out into the world. Is there something there other than what you can see in the books? Okay. So he's very curious. Yeah, that's a lovely way of looking at it. All right. Now going to the questions itself. First of all, what are some what are the ways in which curiosity helps us? Now we have looked at some idioms which tell us to stay away from curiosity because of the after effects, right? Or you can say the consequences. But curiosity has also got some benefits. What do you think are the benefits of being curious?
Mhm.
Does it do us good?
Curiosity. Yes, I feel that one should be really curious because it helps to stimulate their brain, right? And
Okay,
when they keep their brain at work, so it becomes sharper over time. And that
right?
helps you learn more and more in your life. Otherwise, it will get junk over time, right? So that's one benefit of curiosity. And then,
Improves your creativity. It actually
uh,
enhances our creativity.
yes, yes.
Okay,
And the more curious you are, it's going to have ripple effect in future, right?
wonderful,
You're going to get
wonderful. Yes.
many positive aspects of it over time. So that's the second benefit. And third benefit, you can build your own identity if you're curious, because definitely if you're curious, you're going to accumulate more and more knowledge over time. And knowledge is supreme, as we already know, right? So you're going to build your own identity in the world. It will help you build that thing for you. And what else? Like it's definitely beneficial from all the aspects, I would say, right?
Right. Like
Hmm.
if nobody ever asked questions, if no one was ever curious in the past, then we wouldn't be leading the kind of life we are today. It's because some people actually dared to ask questions in the past that inventions and discoveries have come about, that we are leading a life because somebody asked questions in the past.
Hmm.
Somebody was curious about what will happen if you do this or what will happen if you don't do this. Okay, so that curiosity, you can say, has given birth to so many new inventions and discoveries. Right. What would you tell me is the difference between invention and discovery? We sometimes, unknowingly use it interchangeably, yes. So what do you
Right.
think is the difference between invention and discovery?
Okay, so discovery, I feel it's unintentional. You discover something all of a sudden. For example, I discovered a new word in the dictionary yesterday. So I just came across it all of a sudden.
Okay,
I
but
happened
it
to
was
find that
already
word.
there. Yeah, it was
It was
already
already there.
there. It was
Hmm.
already there. Right, right, right.
Right. An
So coming
invention,
across,
something
yeah,
new.
stumbling,
Hmm.
stumbling upon something that was already there is a discovery.
Yes,
Right.
yes. An
Okay.
invention is discovering something new or
Exactly.
making something
Creating,
new. Hmm.
creating something new. It's like innovation, invention or innovation. Right. Okay. What's the difference between curious and anxious?
Curious and anxious. A curious person would dig deeper into the facts of whatever that person is interested in, and an anxious person would keep pondering about that fact or just get stressed over it, but that person might not dig deeper into the fact or would not like to know more about it, but he'll keep pondering on the same thing and stay anxious.
Oh, lovely. I like the way you
Mm.
connected both together. Okay, that's nice. So, a curious person wants to know more. Anxious person tends to think about what if, right? What if
Mhm.
I do this? What if I go ahead, right? All
Mhm.
right. Childhood and adolescence. Which period we can define as childhood and which period as adolescence?
Mhm. Adolescence, I am not sure, but let me guess because I'm not sure about it. I think childhood till 6 or 7 years of age.
It's childhood, yes, till you attain your puberty. Till you
Till you attain
attain
your
puberty these
puberty.
days is a little early, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
It's not when you're 12 nowadays. Children as young as 8 and 9 attain puberty these days. So you can
Mhm.
say until they attain their puberty, you can consider them as children,
Okay.
childhood,
Hmm.
childhood. Okay.
So 9 or 10.
Yes,
Till
9
nine
or
or
10.
ten. Hmm.
Yes, 9 or 10. And adolescence will be from puberty until adulthood.
Hmm.
Say a
And
teenager.
when
It
does
includes,
adulthood start?
you can say 18 years old. Like we
18
always say,
years. Ah,
you
right,
get to
right.
you can cast your vote if you're an adult, get married at this age. So yeah,
Yes, yes,
18,
yes.
right? So
18.
until then, you can call them as adolescents. Breadth and breadth. Again, they don't sound different at all the way we pronounce it. But yes, the meaning is different. So the first one,
Mhm. Breath, breath.
yeah,
When we exhale,
breathe,
inhale, that's breath,
right?
right? And the other one is BREADTH.
Yes,
So
yes.
length and breadth.
Breadth, yes.
Wide,
Length,
how wide?
yes. How wide it is. Width.
Hmm.
Okay, okay. Now going to our heading to our questions. Do you think you're curious about anything? Would you term yourself as a very curious person?
Hmm. I'm not naturally curious, like whenever I want to learn anything new, like knitting and then English learning, so I become curious all of a sudden. Otherwise, I'm not curious by nature, but yes, I remember when I started knitting, so that time I couldn't sleep at night because of that curiosity, because of the curiosity to
Excitement,
understand the next step. And I used to burn midnight oil for this. So
right?
that was the thing. And I'm over knitting now, but yes, when I started English, also same thing happened with me. That initially I struggle a lot with English because I used to dream about English. I had no other option, but I used to be so curious about it that it was all over my mind. So yes, I think everyone goes through it whenever they start any new skill or start learning anything new. They become really curious about it. They want to have it all at once. Like they don't have patience,
To
right?
wait for it.
Hmm.
Yeah, you don't have the
Right.
patience to wait it out. Yes.
Uh-huh. And you want to
Okay.
learn it as quickly as possible, and that's how you become anxious also. But
Right.
over time, when you keep on learning, when you keep on accumulating knowledge, you become calmer with time.
Okay. So do you know anyone who has a lot of curiosity?
Mostly kids.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. Mostly kids. No, we always encounter children asking us questions. They have these endless questions of why. Like we say something, we give them an answer. Like they ask us, why does this happen? You give them an answer, and they'll ask you why. Why does that happen? So there's
Mhm.
so many questions. So I think children are the perfect examples of curiosity.
True, true, true.
They
Hmm.
express curiosity. So is
Yes.
it so do you would you say that it's a healthy trait, that is expressing curiosity? Is it a healthy trait?
Yes, I feel it's a healthy trait because eventually it's going to make you an intellectual person. So it's
Yeah.
definitely healthy, especially for
Okay.
kids. If kids are
Yeah.
not curious, then they are restricting themselves to something they
Right.
are, being served. Like if I'm telling something, they are okay with that, but they are not really curious. They are not asking why. So
Right.
that's unhealthy in that case.
Right. Right. So something the next question is also connected to it. Does curiosity push a person to strive for more? Yes, you just
Yes.
answered it.
Hmm.
You said if children are not curious, they're not going to achieve anything more than what you have told them.
Hmm.
Suppose, like if you're talking in terms of teaching your child something, if the child is not naturally curious, the learning stops there.
Right.
at the level where you imparted that knowledge to the child. But if the
Mhm.
child is curious, they strive to learn more, and that definitely takes them to greater heights.
Right. And it will definitely attract many opportunities for them if they are knowledgeable, intellectual, just because of the curiosity they had. So they'll attract many opportunities for them in future.
Right, right. Okay. So look at these images and tell us whether you agree with it or not. You can just, there are three images. You can read it out and tell me if you agree with it.
Let me see. Just give me a second.
Sure, sure, sure.
Which page? Last.
In the last page, inventions happen because of curiosity. Do you agree?
Invention
Okay.
happens because of curiosity. Yes, I agree with this.
Huh.
Do I need to explain why?
No, I think we covered it. We just said if people were not curious in the past, we would
Mhm.
not be enjoying the benefits of all these inventions and discoveries that we do now. So it's fine. Okay,
Yes.
moving on to the next.
The most curious being in the world is a child. Do you agree? Yes, I do agree
Right,
with this.
right. How can you relate to that image that you see there, Sunita?
Mm, that's terrible, actually. That kid is touching maybe hot iron
Yeah,
and
it's
it
not a
might
hot
hurt
iron.
him.
It's not a hot iron. He's just
Uh-huh.
curious about what this thing is. This is not a toy. This looks something different. He's trying to probably, price it apart. He's trying to pull it apart and see what is it that makes it what it is. Like children,
Uh-huh.
when you give them a toy, the first thing they do, they play with it just for about half an hour. After that, they're trying to pull apart everything and see what is it that makes the car move. What is
Mhm.
inside it. So they are naturally curious.
Yes, yes. And it's
Okay.
sometimes it can be risky and parents
Yes.
have to be on their toes all the time just because
Right,
of curious
right.
kids.
Yes, because they are very curious. Exactly. Okay, the
Uh-huh.
last one. Okay.
Humans went on Mars and the moon to know what is beyond Earth. Yes, I agree
Right,
with this. Mm.
right, right. Okay, so this was all about the topic for today, Sunita. So again, I would say a very insightful session.